Hey guys, it's me. Today I'm doing the under $20 altar challenge for you guys. Now, I did it 2 different ways so that you can kind of see, well, 3 different ways. I did 3 different ways so you guys can kind of see the different ways that you could do this. I tried not to use any plastic. So I didn't want to use any plastic knives or whatever, but for one of them I do, just in case you would prefer an actual cutting knife, and you're not too particular with plastic versus non-plastic. But those of you who are, I have a couple solutions for you for that. And I'm sorry it's a little noisy. I was cooking and it was a little smoky. No, I didn't burn anything or anything like that. I was making bacon, so the hood fan's on just to take it away. Anyway, so on with the video. So what first I'm going to show you is the different pieces that I picked up for this. And yes, even doing this, I did everything under $20 still. Even getting everything to show you 3 different ways. So let's begin. So I started with an altar cloth. Now you can use a bandana. You could probably find cheap pieces of cloth at Walmart or wherever. I just chose a bandana because it was, or a scarf, because it was there. It was what I had to work with. I have these, which were 2 for $1, and I bought 2 different packs. I bought stars, and I bought just regular circles. I also bought modeling clay, and you'll see why this is important and already open in a moment. Now, the dollar store where I live, you can buy incense, 2 for $1, or they come in bigger packs, which are exactly double the size, and they are $1 each. Or go to a previous video and you'll see the cheap ways to make incense, and you can still do that with this and still be under $20. Tea lights, now they're cheaper to buy in the bigger packs, but if you're on a budget, the dollar store ones work just as well. Little candle holders. I love these guys. Came with a different one too. Chalice. Now, I couldn't find anything for wand making that wasn't like these really thin little dowels. And I got this, I can't even remember where I got this idea from, but it was an amazing little idea. And it was just to use a pencil because they are wood and they would be perfect for a wand. These were not necessarily at the dollar store, but these 2 candles cost me $1, and then I have 2 other ones for also for 50 cents. And then I have these tiny 2 little clear glass holders for them. You could also make your own holders for them if you're crafty. So I will show you the one way. On to the next. Okay, so this is the first way I did this, and this is what I used the plasticine for. This is my little athame, and then this is my pentacle because I couldn't find anything that I really liked to make it out of, so I just made it out of the plasticine. A little, you can see with it, the chalice was also $1. The wand that I showed you earlier, little tea light for the center, God and Goddess candle, and then I just made these little God and Goddess statues out of the modeling clay as well. Now, if you wanted a more solid, these don't dry out. Like, I've had them out for days and they're still tacky and I still get all the stuff on my hands, so if you want to spend a little extra and get oven baked clay, that's okay too. And I'll show you how to make, I made these in another video, but I'm going to use the oven baked clay for that. So the chalice is for water, the athame is for fire, wand and your pentacle, and they're each in their directional, not necessarily for my house, but on the altar they're in their directional. And then I just have a pot of sand, or actually this is salt this time around, for all my incense if you want to burn incense on your altar. And if you can't burn incense on your altar, I will show you a way to make your own little wax tarts, so that you still get the fragrance of the herbs or whatever you want to use, but you don't have to have burning, if that is. Now, also out of the plasticine I made, if you want to do this in a budget or in a travel altar, you could do these two little things, and I gouged them out with a, well, not gouged them, but I shaped them out with a birthday candle, and 2 birthday candles will sit in here for like a travel altar or on your altar, or you could put them together and make a bigger one if you want one of these big candles or like an actual large candle. That's okay too. I also thought you could make your wand out of the plasticine too, but I prefer the wood. So, I mean, lots of things you could do with the modeling clay. And so that's one way to set up your altar with all with dollar store stuff. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So another way you could do this is have a candle representing fire, and I don't like having water on my altar because I keep needing to refill it anyways, so I use it during ritual but not just on my altar. So I represent with these little beads, and then sand or salt for earth, and I just keep that there. I prefer sand. I use a lot of my salt for my incense stuff, but I used salt in this, and it was just these bowls, and there's another one, all cost me $1, not $1 each. All these little bowls cost me $1, so if you don't want the big bin, you can also do the little one, and you could have sand, and that would save you a lot more money. I prefer the bigger one on my altar and the smaller ones in small little places around the house or my room. And that is air, again with the 2 little candles, or instead of having these little guys in here, I just did that so you could see them. It's advisable to have them so that they can stand up. I did not do that. They cannot stand up. Or you can have 2 little tea lights representing God and Goddess with their symbols in it. And I mean, this is just a guideline. The rest is up to you to create and be creative and make it your own. And that's all I have. So, lesson B, keep crafting, witches.